Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another We the Youth podcast. And your host, as usual, is Miriam Musa. And with me is Halima. Halima, my very good friend and colleague. We've been trying to do this podcast for a while to talk about some trending topics. Where do we start from? Let's start with I think talking about the Big Brother eviction now, and the winner of the show, who happened to now be Mercy. Do you think he's still? Do you think he's still to talk about what caused the eviction of Tacha, and then Mercy being the winner of Big Brother? Or we should just talk about it?
Yeah, we can still talk about it like that now. I mean, they're still trending. Mercy is still in our faces, including Tacha. I heard Tacha is going for her first radio tour today.
One
guy
why.
like that invited her. I don't think
it's Cool FM.
I don't think it's Big Brother anything. It's separate.
Why is it her first anyway?
You know, they disqualified her.
Her.
So she couldn't go for any.
Oh, I see. Because I saw the flyer on Instagram and I was wondering why does it look like she hasn't been going for any radio interviews?
Because she was
disqualified.
Yeah, that's right. I also had Mercy gave her 1 million naira. Yeah, she gave the last 7 housemates for 1 million naira each. Because she's a nice girl. So I had to. I'm not sure.
What?
So I had. But me, I think Mercy is capable of doing that because she's a nice person. She's a giver. So I think it's very possible that she actually gave them 1 million naira. And the money is plenty. I think she has 30 million naira.
So she just money is so evaporate like. But anyway, I think she was making money before she entered the house. Like she was okay.
Yeah, I heard she's not a small girl.
Before she entered the house.
Did you see the boxes, the 2 houses? I call them houses. The 2 houses she brought to the house. 1 box is enough for people to live in as a house. I swear, she came ready. She didn't even come to play at all. Mercy came ready. She was serving it hot. She was peppering. She was dripping pepper. Man, that girl. Anyway, me, I wasn't sure she was going to win, but after she was the last girl standing, I saw it coming. But me, I had Mike in mind, then Mercy. But then, I just felt like Mike was just going to carry our money and run back to where he came from. And Nigerians now don't used to like things like that. That was when I started.
I was really canvassing for Mercy to win, especially for her to be the first girl to win Big Brother, because I always felt like can't be having guys win over and over again. Like, we girls need to support ourselves, and because we need to show support and get a girl to win. And I was so happy when she won. Although at the end of the day, when I looked at the whole thing, like her supporters, and as in she has a lot of guy supporters. The owner of Chief Priest Cubana, the owner of Cubana Club, is a major supporter. She has some other celebrities that are guys that are supporting her. So I'm now wondering, is it more of and the reason why people are saying guys are supporting her because of her Bakassi. And even Don Jazzy came under backlash when he posted that I don't know what was his post. He was saying something to do with Mercy Nyash make her win or something funny like that. So somebody was now trying to attack her. Dancia, one other celebrity that was now attacking Don Jazzy, saying that he's subjecting her. I don't know the English that they're using. That how will you be saying that she won because of her this thing, blah 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 blah. So Don Jazzy said, when I was in the house, he asked everybody what their selling point is, and Mercy said her nyash is her selling point. So
Mercy said that.
Mercy said that. So what is it again? I know she had a lot of guy supporters, and I think girls, because when I looked at the scores, she doubled the amount of people that voted for Mike. So definitely a lot of girls also supported her. We can't just say only guys supported her. I'm happy she has won. I just wish her all the best. And for the Big Brother platform, next time they should just try and put more grassroots Nigerians there, or I don't know, people that will contribute to the economy of the country. That's what I feel, because it's a lot of money. So if we even just say, okay, God, let them put entrepreneurs, people that have started their businesses and they're looking for funds, put them inside the house. It's better. When they get the money, at least we know that they are going to employ Nigerians. They're going to try and make their business work.
Back into the economy.
Yes. All this getting British Americans, how will I put it? British Nigerians, American and Nigerians, all those things. It's not needed. Like, those people already have their dual citizenship. The money will be split in two at best, or they will take the whole money to another country. So I think a lot of Big Brother has really received a lot of criticism for the fact that it's just a soft porn program. People just go and watch people kissing and doing all stuff rubbish in the house. But I feel they can turn it around and make it a show that is more positive, when they get people like entrepreneurs and people who can use the money to contribute back into the economy.
Do you know that, funny enough, we have other shows like that the people that they kind of, I think they have, just like Big Brother, it's called the Titans. Have you heard of Titans?
I've heard something like that.
But the thing is that those kind of shows, they don't get as much, we don't hear about them as much as we hear of Big Brother. I think they've started the Titans now, but nobody, what's the Titans? Like, do you know what the Titans
I think it's not that one that is like like Shark Tank.
Yes.
But Nigerian version.
Yes. But I'm just trying to say, Nigerians, we like, there's some kind of things we like.
I understand. There are two different things. Titans, those are people who come and pitch for a business. We don't know what their daily routine, their daily life is. No, Big Brother is more interesting. It's more reality. You're watching their every move. You're watching them fall in love. You're watching. But I'm just saying, there's nothing. I'm not saying that Big Brother should be scrapped entirely. Or I'm saying, fine. The formula is working. The formula is working, but they should put people that once they get the money, we know that they will use it and do something.
Okay.
Something that makes sense.
Yeah.
They can even put people that own charity organizations. They can put them now. Because once they get the money, at least we expect them to use some of it to, if not all, to do their charity work. Do you understand? So things like that. Instead of people that just come and shake nyash, people that come and shake bomb, people that come and just be sleeping with somebody.
It's what you are saying makes total sense, but I think that is what Big Brother is about. People that come and shake their bomb.
No, what I'm see, Halima, I'm saying they should come and shake their bomb. They should come and, even if you have charity, you have a business, you have come and shake your bomb, come and do everything. But once you win the money, at least let you be somebody that will use channel the money into something that will give people jobs in this country. What is Messi going to use that money and do now? Tell me. She said, okay, she wants to open a fashion. She wants to open a fashion.
Her own money. Money is her money. She does whatever she wants with the money. So whether she kind of reinvests it or anything, that is none of our business. She does whatever she wants to do. It's her money.
That's the thing. That's the way I have problem with. If I'm voting for someone to win, the person has a business, maybe a bakery, or the person has a foundation, or the person has a farm. A farm is a agropreneur. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Has a farm. So when the person gets, because she's a slave mama. Fine, if she opens a fashion this thing. Fine, but how sure are we she's going to open it? She will not continue slaying her own. She was surviving without employing anybody. So she was surviving now, doing her thing. So what the hell? Anyway, let's move on to the next topic.
Talking about this thing now. What we should do with the money? She will have people that are entrepreneur oriented and all. Look at Thatcher now that she does everything Thatcher. She already has a brand that she sells stuff. What did she do? When she came there, she started being Mumu did not allow her to be great. It's possible, like Thatcher had 100% chances of winning these people like that, but she did not win. Why? Because of she was stupid. People like her know that she's already doing something, she already has a business, she's going to invest the money, she's going to sell, continue selling, even get. But man, that girl sha.
That one has character issues, but she's growing. She's growing.
Yeah, I heard she deleted all her pictures.
She has learned from it. She has even removed the Don Jazzy tattoo that was on her shoulder.
Is the video now?
Sorry, the video's tattoo that was
missing her chest.
I don't know if she removed it in that picture, whether she covered it with foundation.
Maybe she just makeup to cover it.
In Photoshop they removed it. I don't know. But that she received enough.
Who sent that?
This is the picture of the video closing nose. They say the video right now between Thatcher's breasts. He was closing his nose. Please.
Well, I hope Thatcher has learned from her mistakes.
She said she has learned.
And I heard she's rebranding.
Yeah.
I hope she takes time to get herself together and be a better person. Really, I wish her good luck.
I wish all of them the best. Moving on to the next topic. Did you hear about how many cows that were struck down by lightning in Osun State?
Only cows. I'm human beings, Jay. It's only cows.
My dear, cows. Oh, is it that the Fulani men were carrying the cows to go and graze on top one sacred mountain in Osun State. So as they were climbing the mountain now, the next thing, everybody heard back. Is it Ondo State? My mistake, Ondo State. Okay. As they were climbing the mountain, they don't say everybody heard back, everywhere scattered. The next thing, 36 cows on the floor, dead. They said that hill, I don't even know what to call it. Whether it's a hill or whether it's where they used to, that belongs to the Oba. And it's a sacred land. Nobody wants the Fulani people. They carried the cows.
So it was
36 dead. The pictures are on the internet.
So what now caused the death of the cows? The striking now. Is it the people that don't want the
thunder? From thunder now.
Who sends the thunder?
Don't also hear me to say the thunder that will finally strike. That kind of thunder to finally struck these 36 cows, because they said the land is a sacred land. Again, people are not supposed to go there.
It's spiritual something.
It's a spiritual something now. So.
Wow.
Now nobody to hold. Nobody to say that the Fulani men ran away or something.
How would they not run?
36 cows, almost. If you see the cows, they say the cows are worth like from 100k to 200k each.
That's a huge loss.
Huge loss. Like
how much one cow is.
That's the thing about this grazing something. Anyway, they say that they are nomads. They have to move around, but that change. We need, the only way forward is to change. You can't be doing your old ways. If we were all doing our old ways, we won't be in this building right now. We'll still be inside cave.
Unfortunately,
we will be inside cave now. Let us now know. We will not be using this phone to make this. We will not be using this phone to make this podcast and record this podcast, because we will be using fire. To be burning, we'll be burning fire to communicate. How with smoke? It's true now. We'll be using smoke. We'll be using smoke to communicate. Hey, I'm here. Oh, are you there? Yes, we are here. Move. You cannot be doing your old ways. You cannot change. Stop grazing.
Constant.
Stop moving
It
from
is
one place to
constant.
another, saying you are grazing, you are grazing, you are grazing. Grazing to where? Stay one place. Do a ranch. Do a ranch. And stay in your place. You cannot say you own the whole world. You can't own the whole world. Ask government to give people one place. Stay in that place. Do all the things you want to do there. Graze. Do everything. Turn upside down. If you like, walk on your head. That is people's business. You cannot be moved from one place. Say the fight has now become spiritual. I think everybody has relaxed. Everybody has relaxed now because it has reached time now. People will be putting jazz in all their farms. Anybody that enters there will come out with crippled leg. But the funny thing is that even the Fulani themselves are doing their own jazz. So jazz on jazz, everybody jazz up. But anyway, Sha, my condolence to the 36 cows. that is suya that wasted meat. It is well. Is there any other thing you want to add on the topic, madam?
No, I'm still seeing Mike and the wife Perry, their pictures up and down, and I'm like, okay, what's up? When are they going back? I just hear rubbing pictures in our face.
Who?
Mike, big brother now, and wife Perry. They're just everywhere.
See, sister, we're moving on. We're moving. Leave those ones alone.
But they're just doing.
Whether they want to be forming Jay-Z and Beyonce of Nigeria.
Back again.
Not to be forming Jay-Z and Beyonce of Nigeria. I don't understand.
When are they going back? I want to know.
Please,
today they will go gym. Tomorrow they are going.
My advice to these big brother people is they should go and ask the last set who their PR person was. Whoever is in PR for CC and who else. Alex and Rico, they should go and ask them to hook them up because those ones are still trending up till now. They should stop taking pictures and disturbing our timeline.
I don't know whether it's my eyes.
Moving, see, Ali.
I'm sorry. Okay, moving on.
Moving on. The next topic. Did you hear about the School of Horror?
School of Horror. Which one is School of Horror, please?
That 300 men and boys were found in a school that they call Islamic school in Kaduna, Rigasa, Kaduna. They were found there, tortured, some molested. The police raided the place and was able to rescue these young men and boys from this Islamic school. I watched the video and I don't think I was even surprised. I wasn't surprised like that because, trust me, I think our problem in this country is religion. Our problem is religion. It's a brainwashed thing. We are all brainwashed. We are brainwashed. Religion has caused more problem than solving. That's why most of these countries that they are atheists, I don't know how to pronounce it. They don't believe in God. They are moving forward. They are moving forward because they're not thinking of what is spiritual or what is this or enslaving people to worship their fellow people, human beings, based on I'm bishop, I'm imam, I'm pastor, I'm this, I'm that. You are worshiping them. Those ones have turned to mini gods in this on earth. They're not bothered about that. They're moving forward. We were here. I wasn't surprised when I heard that they had this Islamic school where they said they are molesting boys there and beating them. If you see the scars on their body, if you see the chains that they used to chain the boys, then
what happened? Is it that
the funny part now is some of the committee. There were 7 adults that were arrested on the matter. One of them was even defending what the police saw. That is just disciplinary measures that are taken. That it's Islamic school. They're just doing disciplinary.
What kind of disciplinary?
One woman was saying that the school was. They interviewed one woman, one local woman like that. She said, "Oh, it's a good school. It's a good Islamic school." And that they're just disciplining the boys. But meanwhile, the boys. One man opened his mouth to say he doesn't understand why He was speaking good English. He said he doesn't understand why he was chained. Why? Okay, does he feel himself? Why did how did he find himself in such a situation? If it was me, I was even shocked. If it's the boys, I understand. Boys, they are young. They don't, this guy was talking well and everything. He was in chains. They chained his legs and everything. He said he doesn't know. He was even asking. He said that in the same Islamic school, there are people they tied upside down somewhere.
Okay, see that he saw the people that were tied upside down.
That he was told.
Okay, he was told.
But him, he was chained too.
What did he do? What did he do?
Nobody's the full story. Nobody's even.
I don't think they are not saying what really
they're
happened.
supposed to even interview them one by one, and so that each person will talk.
Mm-hmm.
What
happened?
How did they find themselves there? Because they said the police came and rescued them, put them in buses, took them to the station to go and take their statements. But we've not heard anything about this thing happened when safe. Some weeks ago, almost 2 weeks now. We've not heard about those boys. What happened to them?
Mm-hmm.
That one has died like that.
This country, boys' school. That means it's gay something now. Men are men.
That when they finish molesting them, they'll give them can of fish.
Can of fish?
Like titles. as a bribe.
So that they will not talk. I think they should just shoot all of them. They should kill them. They should hang them to death. People are heartless in this life. Why would they do that to young boys?
Moving on. Let's talk about the Pele. I don't know if you heard of Pele. One guy they call Pele. He was upcoming rapper, signed under YBNL. That's
Fireboy and right? No.
I think that's Olumide.
That's
Olumide's record label.
Yes.
Anyway, on September 20th, he was found dead. Committed suicide. Because
why?
Brandon, prior to the suicide, a week before, he's put out a video. He had already put out like tweets one time before that he's going to kill himself, that he's depressed, and nobody answered. I mean, nothing was done. Then a week before he died, he put out a video saying that he's depressed, that right now he doesn't even feel there's need for him to be alive, that why would God, he was not blaming God, that why would God bring him to this life if he's not going to be successful, that he's tried, he's done all his best, he's done everything, 10 years in the industry, and he has not blown, that yes, YBNL signed him, like Olumide must have seen something in him for him to sign him, but still, nothing is happening. The guy was, that right now he doesn't even feel anything, that he even showed the sniper in the camera. Somebody was videoing him. Somebody videoed it. Somebody was videoing him.
Are you sure?
I'm serious.
Videoing himself.
No, he had his 2 hands. Somebody was videoing him. He even told the person to cut it at the end. That cut it. He even showed the sniper. He said that he's going to drink this sniper. That he's done. That he's saying sorry to everybody. He must have offended. That it's God. That he has done everything that he can do. He has worked hard 10 years, nothing is happening. That he has talent, but he hasn't used to do anything. So if you sing for this life, you will die.
No, if you blow, no be crying.
If one thing no work for you could do another thing, guy.
Hey, God.
But the funny thing about depression now is sometimes they call it clinical depression ability. This is when it has hormonal imbalance. So now it's like your thinking is not even straight anymore. That one is bad because you're now on autopilot, like everything is negative. You're not even seeing any positive in any, like you are just dead inside. That one is clinical depression. when your hormones are imbalanced. Then there's the one of like you are always just you programmed your mind to be negative. Everything is negative. Anything that happens to you is negative. Everything that happens to you, you relate it to negativity. Nothing good can happen to you, even if it's good.
You're already thinking.
Your perspective is negative.
So
You will not even see it. So I don't know which one he had though, but the guy killed himself, and it's really sad. And the increase of suicidal cases in this last 4 years, how will I put 6 years? I've never seen Nigerians kill themselves like this before I've been existing.
One quick question. When someone was videoing him with that sniper, was it that same time, that same day that he drank the sniper? It was after the video. A week after. This country, we are very useless people. So the person that was videoing him, that he wanted to drink that sniper, what did the person do? Who is the stupid person? Anyway, let me know if you saw the person said. It's so shameful. It's so shameful. As in, why would you want to kill yourself because you did not blow? Eh? Why would you want to die because you did not blow? It is very low.
My dear, I don't know for him. That is how the guy killed himself. Because he was depressed. 10 years he has not blown. Sad shit.
Okay, I think instead of blaming this guy, fine, yes, we have the right to blame him. When we Nigerians, when we see videos like that, we should take action. We should reach out. People should talk. People should show support.
Yeah.
People around
There should even be an NGO whatever. It's a phone number. Do you understand? Where there are people willing to just help these people, able to reach out to them. All you have to do is maybe send them their phone numbers. Then they will now start calling them, try to meet up with them, try to do counseling for them.
They should follow.
But anyway, it's a new problem in Nigeria because we didn't have this kind of problem before. Just recently, they say, didn't you watch an Insta blog where they say that Nigerians are known to have a happy gene. Now, Igbo people talk about one Igbo woman say she do research. So she found out say some countries are prone to be just happy. And Nigerians, especially the Yoruba people, have a lot of this gene of happiness in them. That the gene makes you have that feeling of taking natural. It's like a natural cannabis. Cannabis is from weed, Abby. What you call it, what you get from weed that makes you high and whatever, that is natural, that is a natural cannabis that Nigerians, especially Yoruba Nigerians, have that happy gene. So we're not used to committing suicide here and there, up and down. They say if you push a Nigerian to the wall, the Nigerian will push the wall. But I feel like this new generation, that story of we happy gene, the happy gene is our parents' generation. Do you understand? Our parents, it's probably in their body. But this generation now, no. If you push them to the wall, it's not they commit suicide. But the only thing that I've not done is push back. Because in other countries, they revolt and they push back and they do one thing or the other, scatter everybody. But Nigerians, we have not gotten to that stage where we are, some people are committing a lot of suicide now, and people need to, all this, what they call them now, psychologists or what? They need to step up their game. We need to have more institutions, helping out people with, creating more awareness and orientation on suicide and depression and all that.
That's so bad.
It's sad.
I'm feeling so bad as if I know the guy. I feel so sad because it's now as if life means nothing to some people. They can just take their lives without even thinking of other people. Because I'm here and I'm feeling bad, I don't even know this guy. And I'm so sad, like, oh my God, why should he kill himself? Please, life is priceless. We should value our lives. I don't think anybody has the right to take his or her life. And for what? We're the one that gave the life in the first place. So what makes you think you have the right to, no matter what you are going through in life? It's so sad.
When they enter that depression thing, they don't know what they are doing again. I've had times that I've been low. I have had times that I've been down. But I guess one has to just be positive because I always try my best to be positive about things and just make myself happy. Sometimes I'll be at my house just watching skits upon skits, just laughing out loud like if
To me, I will even go to Lassisi's page and be looking for one video that will just make me laugh.
And that is why comedians are successful in Nigeria, because when we are depressed like this, that's what we do. We just can't make ourselves happy. We can't kill ourselves. So we the youths need to take it easy. I know things are hard out there, but just try and find ways to make yourself happy. And if you keep on trying something and it doesn't work, you try something else. It's not the end of the world. So we've come to the end of this trending topics podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Please follow us on Instagram at wetheyouths.ng, on Twitter at wetheyouths_ng. We're also on YouTube. Just search for We The Youths Nigeria. You can also listen to this podcast on all major apps that you listen to your podcast on. We're now on Apple and Spotify as well, and some other major apps. Thank you so much for listening. Please try and join the conversation in the comment sections, or send us your suggestions on topics we should talk about. You can send in through our DMs, or you send an email send an email to info@wetheyouths.ng. Thank you so much for listening. As usual, I'm your favorite host, Miriam. We're trying to see how we can get more people to host these podcasts, basically, so that we can have more people's opinions on topics that are trending. Halima, thank you so much for coming on this podcast.
Thank you for having me.
How can they find you on Instagram?
I am House of Lima on Instagram. House_of_Lima.
Spell the Lima.
Lima is LEEMAH.
Yeah, so follow Halima as well. My own Instagram account is Eccentric Me. If you follow with YouTube, find my Instagram account somewhere around there. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.